Imagine discovering a hidden key in your pocket that quietly unlocks thousands of dollars you didn't even know you were entitled to, money that could cover your mobility aids, shrink your tax bill to zero, or jumpstart an RDSP that the government will triple for you. That key is the disability tax credit, and tonight we're going to pry open every mystery stamped on it: who really qualifies, why most people never apply, and how one overlooked signature can trigger 10 years of retroactive refunds. But here's the twist: qualifying isn't about your diagnosis, it's about timing, wording, and a little-known, 3 times longer rule the CRA rarely advertises. Stay with me as we decode the form, reveal the sneakiest pitfalls, and show you the exact phrases doctors use when approvals rocket from 2 months to 2 weeks. If maximizing your income sounds good, and keeping what's already yours sounds even better, smash that like button right now, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another insider breakdown that puts dollars back in your pocket. Grab a notebook because these steps could change your financial future tonight, forever, completely, literally. The difference between hoping and having is a single form. Let me show you how today. 1. Disability tax credit. The why in plain English: think of the disability tax credit, DTC, as Ottawa's way of acknowledging that living with a disability costs money the average tax system never sees. It's a non-refundable credit that reduces the federal tax you owe, often to zero, so more of your cash stays in your pocket for mobility aids, extra cabs, or shortened work weeks. If you're approved, you, or a supporting family member, can claim the federal disability amount, $9,872 for 2025, each year you remain eligible. For children under 18, an extra $5,758 supplement brings the total to $15,630. Unlike a check in the mail, the credit shows up as a lower tax bill and can be carried forward or transferred if you don't need the full offset yourself. The goal: offset part of the unavoidable, invisible costs that come with severe and prolonged impairments. Understanding the DTC is step 1 because it unlocks a chain reaction of other supports, from the Canada Workers' Benefit Disability Supplement to automatic RDSP, Registered Disability Savings Plan, grants and bonds, making it the cornerstone of federal disability strategy in 2025. Who qualifies? Your quick-hit eligibility checklist almost equals 200 words. Eligibility rests on 2 pillars: medical certification and severity/duration. First, a recognized medical practitioner, family doctor, nurse practitioner, optometrist, audiologist, occupational therapist, physiotherapist, psychologist, or speech-language pathologist must certify on Form T2201 that your impairment is severe and prolonged, lasting or expected to last at least 12 months. Second, that impairment must either markedly restrict you in one basic activity of daily living, e.g., walking, feeding, dressing, mental functions, or require life-sustaining therapy for at least 14 hours per week. Marked restriction means even with treatment and devices you need significantly more time than someone of the same age without the condition, essentially 3 times longer. People with multiple moderate restrictions may also qualify under the cumulative effects rule. Age, income, and employment status are relevant. Residency and a valid social insurance number are mandatory. Finally, remember, qualifying for CPP disability or provincial ODSP helps but doesn't guarantee DTC approval. The CRA applies its own medical test. If you're unsure, get a practitioner to complete Part B first. The CRA will pre-assess free of charge, saving both of you time and potential fees. Dollars and cents. What the credit is worth almost equals 200 words. Here's the math. The federal disability amount of $9,872 multiplies by the lowest federal tax rate, 15%, trimming about $1,480 off your 2025 tax bill. If you're under 18, adding the $5,758 supplement cuts another $864, for a combined savings near $2,344. Every province/territory mirrors the credit at its own rate. Ontario's 2025 disability amount, for instance, is $9,628 at 5.05%, saving another $486, so total relief can exceed $2,800. Claim it on line 31600, self, or line 31800/32600, dependent/transfer. Unused federal and provincial portions may be shifted to a spouse, parent, or grandparent who supported you, provided they have taxable income. Retroactive claims. File T1 ADJ for each missed year. The CRA will reassess and often pay interest. Pro tip: if your income is already tax-free, ODSP, CDB, Gulf Standard Time/Hawaii Standard Time credit, transferring maximizes family benefit without leaving credit stranded. Combine the DTC with refundable goodies, the Canada Workers Benefit Disability Supplement or the Canada Disability Benefit, and you've effectively stacked tax-free cash on top of tax savings. Gateway Power programs the DTC unlocks. Think of DTC approval as a master key that unlocks, at least for high-value doors, Registered Disability Savings Plan, RDSP, government deposits up to $3,500 in matching grants plus $1,000 in bonds every year until age 49, even if you contribute nothing. Canada Workers Benefit Disability Supplement, a fully refundable tax credit paying up to $821, 2025, in 3 advance installments. Child Disability Benefit, a tax-free monthly top-up under the Canada Child Benefit worth up to $261 per month in 2025. Home accessibility and medical expense deductions. Rules relax when you're DTC approved, letting you claim larger renovations or attended care costs. Provincial perks piggyback too. Ontario's Assistive Devices Program fast-tracks funding, and BC's PWD automatically grants a bus pass. Bottom line, the paperwork you file once for the DTC can trigger 5-figure lifetime benefits without requalifying every year. Mark renewal reminders for when the CRA's approval period ends, often 5 to 10 years, so you never fall out of eligibility and lose the domino effect. Pro tips and pitfalls. Make the CRA say approved document the impact, not the diagnosis. A single phrase takes 3 times longer, carries more weight than listing conditions. Symptom journals and time task videos help your practitioner quantify restrictions. Use the cumulative effects clause. Moderate struggles in walking, dressing, and mental functions often add up to a marked restriction when considered together. Budget for fees, but claim them. Practitioner fees for completing Part B qualify as a medical expense deduction. Keep the receipt. Don't give up after a denial. Roughly a third of first appeals succeed, especially when you provide extra daily function evidence or a second specialist letter. Check renewal dates. Children usually require reassessment at age 18. Therapy-dependent approvals may be limited to 5 years. Set calendar alerts 6 months ahead. Transfer smartly. If you owe no tax but your spouse does, shifting the credit can add hundreds to your family refund. Backfile relentlessly. The CRA permits retroactive DTC claims for up to 10 tax years. That's potentially $20,000 plus in refunds, plus unlocked RDSP grants. A tidy binder or encrypted cloud folder containing your approval letter, T2201 copy, and receipts keeps future applications friction-free.